Okay, I think we're ready to go.
Hello, this is our final project. Our team consists of Sylvie Dorset, Santiago Pintus, Josue Centurion, and I'm Kendra Anderson. We've made a college database API. We have fields for courses, instructors, students, and gradebook, which we will be talking about during our presentation. And we are using our API docs on our render link. And Sylvie is going to talk about OAuth and how to log in and log out.
So we have a very simple front end set up, thankfully by Josue. He did a great job. When you click on the login button, it will take you using Auth0 to either sign in using a username password or with a single sign on. Once you are logged in, you have the option to click on profile to see the information of the person who is logged in. You can come to the home page, and then here is our link for our API docs. So here's where we have our courses, our instructors, our students, and our grade books, those four collections. We have models down below as well. They can come in here to authorize as well to log in. When we have our methods here, I'll briefly talk about courses before passing it off. And then here, I'll do a put request, but let me go ahead and grab an ID. I'll start off with this user. And I will just update some information. You can see here the courses. I grabbed just this first user, the biology, Esther Pullman, and the class max and their current enrollment. This it's important to note that this collection has 7 different data fields in it. Now, the class max and the current enrollment, let me just update some information here so that it changes. You can see here where the enrollment in the database says 19, and here I'm changing it to 40. And here we received a response code of 204. Let's come over here, and you can see the update there for the current enrollment. So you can see the put request is working for our courses collection. And now I'm going to turn it over to Josue to talk about the instructors.
Thank you, Sylvie. I will talk briefly about instructor. So first of all, we will get instructor ID from the database that then we are going to use the delete method to delete that instructor. So we are getting the ID, then we go to the delete method on the instructor, and then we put the ID, and then we execute. Now we can see that in the response body, the acknowledge is true and the delete count is 1. So we successfully deleted that instructor. So now I will pass the word to Kendra that she will explain about the put method on the students.
Okay, so we're going to do a put method for the students. So in the student database, we can just go with the very first ID, and we'll put it into the student put method. And we'll change some of the information. The email may need to be copied over because it has some validation that will be upset if it's not valid. So we get the 204, and if we update the database, we do have the updated information. I'm gonna let Santiago talk about the grade books.
Yes, and so now in grade books, I'm gonna talk a little about the structure. Each gradebook has a first name, last name, a teacher, class, GPA, assignments, missing assignments, and also absences. Now we are going to delete one of those, in this case, the first gradebook using the delete endpoint. As you can see, we received the 200 status code and also the response body, which means that it was deleted successful. And if we reload the database, you can see it was deleted right here. Now we're going to talk a little bit about testing.
We added a test script in the package JSON to test one by one each of the test files. So if we put in the terminal npm run test, you will see the outcome of each of the tests on each file. So all tests passed for that file, for the first one, and then for the second one, and then the third one, now the fourth one, and now the server test. And that was the last one. And this was our testing for this project.
Okay, I think we're all done, right?
Yes, we are
Right.
done. Thank you.